In a quiet village surrounded by mountains, there lived a wise Zen master named Hiroshi. People from all around the region came to him for advice because he was known for his deep understanding of life. One day, a young man named Akio came to see Master Hiroshi. Akio looked tired and stressed. He bowed to the master and said, "Master, I need your help. I'm constantly busy helping others. People always come to me with their problems, and I never say no. But now I feel exhausted and unhappy. I don't know what to do." Master Hiroshi listened carefully to Akio's words. He invited Akio to sit with him and then asked him to help with two simple tasks. First, Hiroshi handed Akio a large, smooth stone and a small pot of water. He instructed Akio to pour water over the stone until it was completely soaked. Akio did as he was told. Soon, the stone became wet and shiny. Hiroshi then handed Akio a small sponge and said, "Now try to make the stone absorb more water using this sponge." Akio squeezed the sponge over the stone, but the water simply ran off. The stone could not hold any more water. Confused, Akio looked up at the master. Hiroshi explained, "This stone is like you, Akio. It has absorbed as much water as it can, just as the stone cannot take in more water. You cannot take on more responsibilities and tasks without becoming overwhelmed." Akio nodded slowly, beginning to understand. Hiroshi then handed him a large bowl and a handful of sand. He asked Akio to fill the bowl with sand. Akio carefully poured the sand into the bowl. As the bowl filled, the sand began to spill over the edges. No matter how gently Akio tried to add more, Hiroshi smiled and said, "This bowl is also like you, Akio. Just as the bowl can only hold so much sand before it overflows, you too have limits. When you keep adding more to your life without removing anything, you overflow, becoming stressed and exhausted." Akio frowned and asked, "But Master, isn't it good to help others? Isn't saying no selfish?" Hiroshi replied, "Saying no is not selfish. It is necessary. Like the stone and the bowl, you have limits. By acknowledging these limits and sometimes saying no, you protect your well-being and ensure that you can offer genuine help when you say yes." He continued, "Think of a tree. It grows tall and strong, but only because it knows its limits. It does not try to grow beyond what its root can support. You must be like the tree, knowing your own limits and taking care of yourself first. This way, when you do help others, you can do so from a place of strength and peace." Akio listened intently, slowly understanding the wisdom in Hiroshi's words. He realized that by constantly saying yes, he was not being truly helpful because he was neglecting his own needs and becoming too tired to be of real assistance to anyone. "Master, I understand now," Akio said with a bow. "I need to learn when to say no so that I can take care of myself and be able to help others better." Master Hiroshi nodded. "Yes, Akio, saying no allows you to rest and recharge, making your yeses more meaningful and powerful. Remember, a true yes comes from a place of peace, not from obligation or guilt." From that day on, Akio began to practice saying no when he needed to. He learned to prioritize his own well-being, which allowed him to help others more effectively. He found a balance between helping others and taking care of himself, bringing more peace and happiness into his life. And in doing so, he became a source of genuine support and strength for those around him. The moral of the story is that recognizing and respecting one's own limits is crucial for personal well-being and effective assistance to others. By learning to say no, we protect our own inner peace and energy, allowing us to offer genuine help when it truly matters. Setting boundaries is not an act of selfishness, but a necessary step towards maintaining balance and sustaining our ability to contribute positively to the world. Thank you for watching.